Nobody's here. Hey, now how do you add somebody to this dang thing? Well, hold on a minute. See, you know all the tricks. That's what's screwing me up. uh, invite. What? I see the share. Share screen. Is it that one? No. I'm going to hit the wrong button. It's going to be game over. I can see it already. Oh, yeah, it's me, all right. Bryce done it. He done it all right. I don't. I wonder if it's a mobile device. You know what? I bet you it's a mobile device thing only. I'm willing to bet you. 'Cause I'm on my shop computer right at the moment. Just because I didn't know if my phone was being a piece of crap. Everything I own is crap. How about dashboard? Now I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know if I can share from here. That might be only something for the phone where you can do that split screen thing because it does um the narrow view for two. What the hell? No, it was nobody important. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Bill. Hi, Mater. Hi, Tall John. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Nothing. Matter of fact, hit the thumbs down button. I would. This show sucks. What's going on, mofo? I guess I just hijacked Bryce's thing. I don't. Yeah, Bryce, I'm willing to bet you that we can't do this thing unless it's on the phone. That way it has the two narrow views. Because it is not going to work here. I just don't see it working. I don't know where. You're not helping, Bryce. This is your stuff. You're the expert here. Try starting with my phone. Yeah, this antiquated pile of monkey nuts. I need a new phone. I need a lot of new things. Everything I have is old, decrepit, and shithoused. Dude, I'm telling you, if you give this a thumbs up, you really somebody needs to have a talk with you. You got your first thumbs down. Thank God. Yeah. You know what else has better content? A crapper after I've left something behind it. See? That's what's better content than here. Well, it kind of. I don't know. I guess it looks huge. It'd probably look even more huge if I didn't have crap in it. Then a bunch of junk outside. Yeah, I was playing around with my camera. I wonder if this thing will reach all the way around the shop. Put like this 20-foot USB cord on it. Oh, look at that. Custom with a K, baby. Yeah, that's out the door. This is the old dump. El Dumpo. And then that's one of the projects I've been working on. It's my little hardware station thing. bunch of pull-out drawers. My refrigerator is the thing wrapped in plastic. Yes, finally getting a refrigerator in this joint. Right there. That's the back side of my blast cabinet. Yeah, it's a 318. There's a pile of engines. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's too much crap in here. But the table of wood's getting smaller. I'm down to the last sheet, so we're getting somewhere. And that thing there is almost done. I swapped my tank and drill press around. I think it's better that way. Anyways, see if this thing will reach. Oh, maybe not. I kind of see it. That right there is the new shed. That's the new car I just bought. And that's the piece of crap I've already had. That's another piece of crap. I think more crap. Oh, man. What the hell? Okay, back you go. Yeah. Well, that was different. Oh, it's Foster in this joint. Landon's in here. And, there's Joey. Hey, Joey. I can read the one here, too. I wasn't planning on going live. This is Bryce's fault. I try to get shit done around here. Bill. Hey, Bill. How you doing? And Vino. Hey, Vino. Robert. Nice. Good to see you, buddy. Does nothing special. Hey, what's up, man? Who did I miss? Taco. Is it over? Dude, I'm telling you. What's up, Taco? And Bill, how you doing, Bill? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I don't know what happened. How did I end up? This was freaking Bryce's thing. Why is it here now? It's hard for me to get anything done when I'm farting around on the internet all the time. Time is money. At least that's what they tell me. I wish I could convert time into money. Not Joey. Get out of here. I know your secret channel. Now, who else is it going to be if it ain't Joey? There's only one Joey. Oh. Well, I don't know, Bryce. I think we're going to give this one a big F. Joey was hacked. Oh, well, that's too bad. Now they can actually get a guy with 2 arms there to build some models. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is where Fords just die. Mater, show me your field of Mopars. Oh, wait a minute. That'd just be a pile of rust and a couple rubber tires. Never mind. Oh, you can't see it. Right? Let's see. Right behind here, behind that door, is my duster. And Philip, whatever. Get out of here. Philip. Okay, Philip. Hey, Corey, what's going on, man? Well, I guess I'm live. I didn't, hey, Bryce. Wasn't planning on this. I was mid-stride through my shed project. I was listening to John Wilburn, kind of, as I was working on the shed. Oh, yeah. What's up, Jeff? Yeah. That one. Oh, come on. Arm work. Arm's not. That one right there. That was last weekend. I need to make a short on it real quick. New purchase. And no, it doesn't run and drive. I don't buy anything that runs and drives. It's way out of my price range. What fun would it be if it actually run and drove? And it would be more expensive too. There ain't no extended warranties on any of the garbage in this yard, so I just hang up on those fast. Ain't nothing I own ever had a warranty. What? See, here's the thing. If I actually finish something, then what will I do? If I never give it finished, then I never have to worry about it being wrong. See, so by not ever finishing it, it's never wrong because I'm going to fix it, right? Isn't that how that works? Once something's finished and someone can critique it, that could possibly be wrong, or I might have screwed something up. As long as it's never finished, it's never wrong. Say, it's my theory. I'm not going to say it's a good theory. Dancing. What's up, buddy? Where did Bryce go? He started this mess and he just dip out on me now? I make a point like a bowling ball. How's that? Yeah, I'm trying to get this mess cleaned up. It's just taking forever. I need to build. Oh, you're still here? Yeah. Thanks a lot, buddy. Oh, you get to have dinner. I see how it works. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought I saw a pizza. What are you making burgers for when I saw you go get a pizza? Or was that yesterday? We posting yesterday's news as a short that we're doing now? Because I saw a New York, what was that? An NYXL pizza you picked up? Huh? Or did you already eat that? Now we're on like second dinner. Oh my goodness. Pizzas for lunch and now you're eating burgers? You suck. You got a tapeworm or something? I smell that crap and I gain weight. Oh man. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Anything exciting? It's actually dry, not raining, and it's probably 60 so degrees. I'm kind of in shock, to be honest with you. I wasn't planning on going live because I'm trying to get this shed, and there's a shed over this way. Well, you can't see it. That shed's rotting into the ground. So I need to get all of my crap out of that one into the shed that's over here, that way. And that's kind of what I've been doing, because I need to get back on my mom's 55 because I think now she's starting to go, son, when are you going to finish my car? Yeah, so we need to get back on that. Red Hot Burrito from Walmart. Take the camera out I can't. It's tied into the computer. I put it on a really long cord, but it only goes so far. I don't know. Yeah, see all this crap. I need to figure out a way. Do they make? I don't know if a Wi-Fi camera are those a good idea? Or is that like a huge privacy violation? But a Wi-Fi camera would be a pretty good idea. Of course, you'd need to have a microphone on it too, because my microphone obviously would not hear me once I got out farther. You know what? You should have just clicked the link. You know what? You should have posted a link that worked. How's that? I clicked your stupid link and I went into your stupid back room and I waited for your stupid join because I hit the join button and it didn't let me join. I just sat there at the circle of death waiting. It says waiting for host, waiting for host. And, the host never showed up. Weird. Yeah, see, I don't want a Wi-Fi camera someone can tap into. That's bad news. Figured wired's the way to go. The host was busy. Sounds like the host is making hamburgers and he needs to be here making me a hamburger. I know he was live for 36 minutes when I finally got your thing. because this guy was working. I didn't get no message earlier today, so going, hey, bud, going live. Of course, I never do either. My daughter came out and made a point. She said, Dad, I want a pizza tonight. And I'm kind of feeling a blind onion pizza tonight, too. Blind onion's the bomb. B-O-M-B, bomb. It's going to create a hell of a bomb in the toilet, too. But it's good stuff. That I need to do. Has everyone got their taxes done? Who got screwed by the government? Because I haven't gotten screwed yet. Because I haven't done my taxes. Because to be honest with you, I'm tired of paying these a-holes because they keep sending their freaking money over to another country it doesn't belong in. Oh boy, I'm going down politics road. Anyways, I got to do that this weekend too. So there might not be a whole lot of stuff going on in the shop. Broke even? Well, I guess it's better than losing. I'm afraid to know. I heard a lot of people have been paying in, and it's just like, are you kidding me? I mean, I think the figure's like 50% of your wages now is pretty much sucked in by taxes. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but you're not supposed to be happy about it, Bryce. You're supposed to be mad. Yeah, I don't want to touch the politics thing. It's bad. But I'm still pissed. I'm going to be really pissed when I see them done. I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky and break even. I'm hoping I get at least that lucky. I'd like to get some money back. That'd be nice. Get some of this garbage here fixed. Right? Thieving back. Yeah. Right. I hear you, Jeff. 100%, man. It seems to be the other way around these days, and I'm not real happy about that. Claiming hammer and nails. Well, even their standard deductions like through the roof, and it really does no good to go long form or itemize, anyways. I mean, yeah, I hear you, Bill. Step one sounds good to me. I don't think it's really should be. They should just change the name from government to dictatorship because that's pretty much what's happening anymore. We're told what we're supposed to do. We don't really get a choice in the matter. Seems that way, especially here in the city I'm in now. I mean, we're basically being told, "Yeah, we don't want you driving your cars anymore. You're gonna ride bike or take the shame train." Yeah, because we're doing what's called road diets. Fucking stupid is that shit. Anyways, yeah, don't get me started on that. Don't get me going. Ugh. I haven't filed. Well, good luck to you, Joey. I wish you the best. uh, I don't know if one person is going to be able to fix this, Bryce. This mess is 20 acres deep, 50 miles wide. I hope. I'd like to say yeah. Well, Corey, I live in Washington State on the I-5 corridor. If that, I'm right outside of Portland, Oregon, on the main vine between Portland and Seattle. So that gives you any indication of what kind of society I'm living in. Yeah. Well, they should have canceled investing, Bill. I mean, half the friggin' Congress invested in masks and everything else. The companies that make those, weird. All the pharmaceutical companies that got rich weird. Yeah. Strange. Never saw that coming. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Like I said, don't even get me started. Hoax is right. Oh man, Corey. They're basically taking the the tax money, the money that they collect for the car registrations and all that stuff that goes to the city, and the city throws on another $20 or $30 fee if you live in the city limits. I'm just outside of it, thankfully, but not for long. But they throw an extra fee on each tab every year. And pretty much most of the money they're spending, they're supposed to be rehabilitating the roads and whatnot, are being spent on changing the parking so the bicyclists can run down the curb and the cars are parked in the street next to the lane of traffic with a buffer lane between the cars and the bikes. So basically, if you went from curb out, it'd be a curb, bike lane, buffer, parking, then the traffic. Yeah, these people are absolute grade A morons. They're doing it all over town. Yeah, John, years ago, I was supposed to move to Tennessee. I mean, we're talking a long time ago. And my family was up here before it turned into Libtardia, and it's gotten bad. But I wanted to go to Tennessee because I thought the car culture in Tennessee was still booming. I mean, it was starting to die off up here. But my family was up here, and young parents, all that crap. So 20 years ago, I turned left instead of right, and boy, that was a mistake when I left New Mexico. But yeah, no, Tennessee's looks pretty nice. Tennessee, West Virginia, Virginia. There's actually a place I saw in West Virginia that was pretty badass. It was a 875 square foot house attached to a 1,600 square foot 6-car garage. That's what they called it. But the only problem is it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know. I don't know what the job market's like out there. Who wants to hire some middle-aged fat paving guy? I'm pretty much broken as it is. I'm hanging on to the worthless pension I'm getting from the city. Yeah, no, I'd love to ditch the neighborhood. Even my street, when I bought this place, there was hardly any cars that went down this road, and now they've on that direction. There used to be 5 and 10 acre parcels between me and the next main roadway, and they've slowly over the last 20 years sold off and built, of course, 70, 80 homes on 5 acres, and the traffic has just gone stupid. But my plan was I wasn't supposed to stay here maybe a few years, and then we were going to buy up north in Ridgefield area a little bit, which is out in the sticks, kind of, sort of. But then, well, marriage didn't work out so well for me. So that cut the income. Well, the income was already cut. I actually gained income getting rid of that problem. But then the kids, they stayed with me, so had to hunker down with what I had. And now my oldest is in the army. He's 25, and my youngest she's just turned 16. So she's got a couple more years in school, and then things are going to get serious because I can't handle this place anymore. It's not for me. It's just not for me. West Virginia's pretty wild. That's all right. I could be a pretty wild dude. Plenty of paving jobs. Yeah, I mean, I got to think that the rate of the change or exchange on the money. I think I'm 34 an hour here, but I don't think it's going to be like that in West Virginia. Lower cost of living, but then again, everything else should be a little bit cheaper there too. Move to the Motor City. Yeah, Detroit would be pretty cool. You know what? It gets too freaking cold there, Bill. It gets cold here, and I don't like it. That's why I was a little bit more leaning towards. I don't know about Georgia. That might be a little too humid for. Well, it's pretty humid here. I don't know. I got to look around. I got to start going on a few vacations and stake out some places or something. I am not moving down with Bryce because he has too many things that crawl around with legs and stuff that pinch, bite, sting, and kill you. And I don't like crap that moves without no legs on it. So that ain't going to happen. Fox. Well, I guess we're going to start over. Your turn, Bryce. The sad thing about Detroit, man, there's a lot of cool old houses that have they're gone. They're wasted. They're destroyed. I mean, there's some really neat, cool old neighborhoods in Detroit. And it's just sad that a lot of that stuff's left to ruin now. Coming soon to the Bahamas. I don't know about that. But that's one big thing too. I mean, I'd love to have an older house, something with a wraparound porch and stuff. We have a bunch here, but they're, the yuppies and the rest of the fruits and the granolas and everything. They think they need to own them and do nothing with them. Just it's cool to own them, trendy, I guess. And so they buy them all up they're coming up from California with pocket wads of cash. It's just really easy to buy them when you screw the next guy you sold your house to in California. And you come up here with that wad and throw it down and without even used to be able to barter. I mean, when I bought this place, I bartered it down, what was it? 100 I don't want to say it. Everyone's going to be mad how cheap I bought this place. But that's the way it was back then. I've been here 22 years in this house. Something 20, yeah, something like that. 23 years. Wraparound. Well, see, the wraparound porch is just for the relaxation, Fox. You kick a cooler out there, and there's some days you just don't want to be in the shop. But directly off the wraparound porch to the covered breezeway is the 3,600 square foot shop. See, gotta go big, dude. I watch Derek's stuff. Man, he's got a nice setup. I like what he's got going there. It's really cool. I'm happy for him. I mean, the dude throws it out there. I mean, he's constantly on the move, but I like his setup. Especially how he's got the second building he's building for storage. That's cool. Detroit's way better now. When I say Detroit, I mean 40 mile. Okay. Okay, I can believe that. Yeah, it's like that here. You get out of the metro area here, go north, east, west, don't matter which way you're going out of here. It's actually better, but getting work is a little bit tough. That's the only hard part is, yeah. Imagine how many well, see, now that's the other thing, Corey. If I actually had some acreage, man, would I be in trouble? Well, I'd probably be broke, so it wouldn't be too much trouble. I wouldn't be able to buy it to fill it up, but if I had the money, I would. I don't know. Yeah. You don't need you have AI for that. No, AI ain't doing the relaxing for me. I want to do it. I'm in the booties. Yeah, and I wished I had moved out there. Matter of fact, only a few years into this place, I was still married at the time. We went and we're purchasing a house, which Ridgefield is about 30 minutes, now 20 minutes north of here, and by freeway. And it was 2.5 acres, 3-car garage, 2,700 square foot house, something like that. Anyways, cheap, of course. We were headed that way, and then that's when things kind of fell apart. Can't buy a place like that when you have a whole ton of debt out there that your other spouse doesn't know about. So that was that kind of sucked. Oh well. I did. Let's see. Did I? I don't think I had this shop built yet. I think after that thing fell apart, or did I have this built? I don't remember. This might have just been a shell at the time. I think it was. So I just started dumping money into the shop here. It's been all right. I mean, it's just me and the daughter now, so it works out pretty good. And being in town's kind of nice. My mom's just not too far away. And then, school events, sporting events, it's kind of a little bit easier getting back and forth. And it's just me. So I don't know. There's pluses and minuses. No, you were never in the boonies, Bryce. When you got those little cookie cutter freaking lots that you live on, that's not the boonies. You should be able to do a figure eight track behind your house and then drive dump trucks through both sides of your house at least to say that you lived in the boonies. Nice try, though. But you're right. They are building like crazy even in Arizona. I did notice that. No, it's not. I mean, I'm on a third of an acre, so I think it's 13 or 14,000 square foot lot. That's the reason why I did buy this place is because the lot was as big as it was in the city, and the house is all the way to the front of the lot, so the backyard is pretty huge. I mean, when I bought this place, it was just a field. Everything you see that the shop, except for the one shed, the old shed, it was here when I bought it. But this shop, the gravel work, the retaining walls and stuff, that's all stuff I did. So it was just a grass field behind the house with a bunch of briars and crap when I bought it. That was 20 years ago. But I wanted a shop on the property so I could be home for the kids and stuff, just kind of like my dad had, because it worked out real nice. When Dad was always in the shop, but it was convenient because if we wanted to see Dad, well, we just walked in the back to the shop. There was Dad. So it was nice having a shop on the property. That way, the kids can come hang out, the lady, whatever. There's a lot of guys I knew that didn't like having the shop at their house. They'd rather have it in another location, and that's fine. But I liked having it at my place. Just because when I get home, I'm home. I ain't got to go nowhere. But no, the shop, I built mine slightly larger than my dad's. It's a 32 by 36. His was a 28 by 36. I went a little deeper because I wanted to be able to pull engines out of trucks and stuff with the doors shut. And then his shop, if we had a super cab short bed in there, and I'm only saying this because we did, you have to open the door and push the truck back a little bit and we'll pull the engine out. And around here, you know how the weather is. If it gets cold, nasty, and rainy, the last thing you want to do is have that door open. So I went a little bit deeper on this one just so I could be able to pull the engines out and still have the door shut. If I had maybe a Super Duty in here or something, I probably couldn't do that. You'd have to go a little deeper, but I didn't want to take away too much space from the backyard. That way I can stack more junk back here. But for the longest time, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, every paycheck, I'd buy a few sheets of plywood, some insulation. The shell of it got put up right off the bat, but yeah, the inside of it I finished just slowly. A little wiring, a little plywood, a little insulation. Nope, payday, a little wiring. It's been a long project, and it still ain't even finished. Hell, I tore it apart again this last fall. Well, yeah, I wouldn't say it's a good way to do it, Bill, because you're collecting crap and you're moving your crap around. It would be nice if you just had all the cash right off the bat and throw it at it. I definitely wouldn't want to go into debt for it. I'm debt free for the most part. I have the mortgage and that's it. My my newest vehicle is 20 years old. And I don't want a car payment. So I pretty much try to live within my means. That's why everything I own is junk. My computers are junk. My phone is junk. My vehicles are junk, but everything's paid for. Even my washing machine, I think they're like 1992, 1994s. My washer and dryer. My refrigerator's a 91. But that's the way I just didn't see a point in spending $2,200 for a refrigerator where I could throw $150 at it and keep that old ragged friggin' refrigerator going. It's ugly. It was in my mom's place and they got rid of it, and they've been through 2 fridges since I've had that thing, and it just keeps clicking along. It's starting to get to the point where it's almost dead. But as far as, let's see, appliance wise, I had to buy a new water heater. My water heater finally KO'd, and that was an 87. When did I buy that? That was about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I think I put the water heater in. Could be worse. You could drive a red Ridgeline. Hey, Woody. Yeah, it could be worse, huh? Thank goodness I don't. But I know somebody else that does, at least the Ridgeline. Dancing. Yeah. No, Bill, a long time ago, I got in trouble with that, and it hurt. And I just didn't want to get into that mess again. And you're 100% right. It makes so much more sense to just, I don't get things right away. And 90% of the crap I'm usually fixing or hustling to get it. Or if I ain't got it cash, I'm not buying it. I mean, that's just the way it works. I don't need it that bad. And I keep a little nest egg off to the side for when, something implodes. Yes. Well, it is and it ain't. It's definitely less stress on the money side of things. But it's more stressful because everything you own is old and it always needs to be fixed. So now time is on the wire instead of money. So now I'm jumping here, there, and here and there trying to fix everything, which you get caught up once in a while. And sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes I've thrown more money at it than what I should have. I think I did that with a riding lawnmower. I thought, I could fix that and make a couple bucks. Well, that snowballed into a disaster. So that didn't work. So instead, I just graveled everything. I ain't got to worry about a lawnmower anymore. How's it going, Woody? Man, you are giving that place hell. I'll tell you what. I hardly recognize that house. It looks awesome. You and your son are doing an awesome job. And I think it's great you guys are doing that. I wish that my old man was still around to do projects like that with. That's flipping cool. And it's turning out really nice. You do good work, man. You do really good work. So if anyone, Woody's been remodeling, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a rental or a house you're going to flip. I'm never really 100% sure. But Woody's been going through this place and just end to end redoing this house. And it is turning out absolutely awesome. Of course, he had to go in, fix a bunch of things that were real hodgepodge, some real shoddy repairs, and do a few little updates and upgrades to it that made it look a lot nicer. Opened up some rooms. You should check it out. Wood and Metal Garage. Definitely check out what he's got. And you know what? And the whole way through, I'm watching this stuff and I'm learning different ways of doing some of this stuff because he's miles ahead of me, but I still want to know how to do things just to save me a buck or two. And I get a lot of good ideas and I see a lot of different things he's doing. I found out I'm doing some stuff wrong or a little bit easier anyways. So yeah, check him out. Don't create corkboard. Dancing. Oh, he did not. You do not make trash content. You basically are doing a blog. I mean, if you started from front or beginning to end and watched the transformation of that place, I mean, it's a big freaking project, man. I mean, it is. And I'm not Bob Vila or any of that crap, that's a big project. And it's really cool that you and your son are doing it together too. I mean, and I think you do have a little more. You're a little bit happier working with wood and stuff than you are with metal. Because I've seen you trying to work on the truck and the engine, and it's just, yeah, I know you're not really into it, but you're definitely. Ever since you started this house project, man, you've gotten into it and been killing it. So I think that's definitely your deal. I'm doing the Johnny Woodworker stuff too, but it's smaller than that. Shed, some shelving, and that's the extent of what this guy does. I need to get back to touching greasy stuff and cold metal. That's where I belong. It's doing woodwork stuff's not for me. I fake it till I make it. It gives me a place to put all my junk car parts, and that's the reason why I do it. Well, I need to get to ordering here pretty soon because they're going to close in an hour, but it's Blind Onion. So I probably should get to shutting this thing down, huh? Yeah, I've seen your work in the shed. Oh, thanks. Yeah, boy, that was a learning experience. I screwed everything up possibly on that one. I don't know what I was thinking. There's a lot of things I had to redo on that. But it's turned out pretty nice. Everyone at work makes fun of me because it's a 2-weekend project that's taken me 3 months. So it's not a car. Sorry. What's a blind onion? Tell you what, take an onion, cut it open, stick it in your eye, and then give me a call. The only problem with working with wood mater is you can't put it back once you cut it. See, I don't have this problem with metal. You can put it back. Once you cut wood, it's kind of gone. It doesn't glue back on that easily. I can just whip out the welder and I just added that little 1/4 inch I cut off by accident. Whoops. So I've had to learn the measure 6 times, think about cutting it, measure it again, and then cut it. Just to make sure. I'm getting better at it. I also learned you don't put 8-foot walls, 8-foot, no, what was it? Yeah, 8-foot tall walls on an 8-foot wide shed. It looks stupid. And then you don't want to try and roof that either. It's way too tall. That was another mess. Yeah, I've had to learn way too much. But wait, really, what's that pizza you're talking about? Blind Onion's the name of the business that makes the pizza. So they make different pizzas. The one I usually get is the all meat one. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I just, when I call them up, I say, I want the all meat one. But it's really good. The crust is actually the really good part about it. Oh man, the crust is so good. See, my favorite pizza joint moved to frickin' Arizona because he, I don't know. I think he got himself into some issues up here and had to leave town. But he's in Havasu. Havasu? No, not Havasu. Where the heck's he? He's in that area though. And that one is King of Pizza. He changed the name to King of Pizza. And I'll tell you what, that was the best pizza I had ever had. Blind Onion's just been filling in because he's not here anymore. Oh, that's too far. You were just up there farting around in a bunch of holes in the ground. You were up near there. I guess you were probably a little east of that. I'm trying to remember. I think he's in Havasu City. Maybe he isn't Havasu. Yeah. Anyways, it used to be Benny's Pizza, and now it's King of Pizza. What about what? Abby's. Abby's is I have no idea who Abby's is. We don't have an Abby's here, brother. Yeah. We got an Arby's, but they don't serve pizza. They serve the meats. Yes, you do. It's by you. What? Abby's? No, we don't have an Abby's. I don't know what you're talking about. We have an Arby's, but we don't have an Abby's. You must be you smoking the coals you're cooking your hamburgers with now? Is that what's going on? Because you're crazy. Yeah, I don't know that. We've got we used to have Smokey's Pizza. I mean, that's been closed a long time ago. Now what's it called? It's called something different now, but it's the same recipes. Smokey's wasn't too bad. What are you talking about? That's Oregon City, you clown. That's like a half an hour away. Right by me. Up there. Mr. Jim's. No, I don't think we have Mr. Jim's either. What do we have? Most of our pizza place, other than Papa John's and what's the other one? We only have a couple chain ones. Most of our pizza joints are pretty much small or local owned. Yeah, I don't have a Mr. Jim's that I'm aware of. Use the well. What's the deal with Abby's Pizza? What makes it so good? Oh, see, freaking Jeff's got him in Spokane. Full size Ford, he's got him there. I don't know why we don't have one in Vancouver. At least not that I'm aware of. We have more hamburger joints, it seems. And when we started getting a bunch of chicken joints, now we're just down to KFC and what's the other one? I can't remember the other one now. Well, I'll have to check out an Abby's then. Now that we're getting quite a consensus here, I guess we'll have to make a trek to an Abby's. We got some local ones here that are really good. And the Blind Onion, they're just a local. I don't know if they're out of town or not, but there's 3 locations here in Vancouver. Where did you ever look? I'm trying to think of the other chain. Papa John's, Papa Murphy's. Those are the big chains we have here. We have Domino's, of course. We don't have any more Pizza Huts, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't. Hey, John. How's it going, man? We have a couple Sherry's. Those are disappearing. I like Sherry. Sherry's is kind of cool. Of course, they grew up, going to those kind of sit-down restaurants, and they're just, I don't know, they're kind of fading away. I miss Benny's, though. Benny's was the best. Benny's was what they call Benny's Hot Rod Cafe and Pizza. And the whole inside of the place was all car-related. He had custom Briz ribbed bumpers for the deals for the top of the curtains. He had a 32 Ford chassis with a flathead in it, sitting on a 4-post lift, and you sat underneath it in booths. And then he had all kinds of memorabilia on the walls. Did you walk in the front door, he'd have 2 different flatheads dressed up a couple different ways on stands. And I think there was a grill and fenders coming out of the wall, kind of over where you walk in. And the whole thing was automotive themed. It was badass. And his food was top notch. And it was actually kind of inexpensive. I don't know what happened. I mean, COVID put a pretty good hurt on him too. So, I mean, I think just all things came crashing down on him, and he had to close up shop, and he ended up in Arizona. But he'd been around for, 10, 12 years, something like that. A pretty good stint. The Sherry's here is okay. I mean, Round Table. Oh, you know what? You're right. We have Round Table too. I keep forgetting because they only have one, and it's right over here by the mall. And they keep redoing their thing. Now it's a pizza bar. Now it's got a salad bar, and they keep changing their thing. Now they're serving steaks or something. I don't. They're hanging on by a thread, if you ask me. I do like some of Round Table's pizzas, though. They're pretty good. Luigi's Garbage Grinders. I never heard of that one, but it sounds interesting. We have a couple sherries left. They're not doing the greatest, but I don't know. They weren't too bad the last couple times I've been there. I don't eat out very often, but maybe that's part of the reason these places are going out of business because I'm not spending my money there. We ended up getting the Black Bear Diner, one or two of those. And they're not bad. They're okay. We've got JB's Roadhouse. It's kind of a cool deal. You eat peanut stuff, just throw them on the floor. You know, and they make some pretty good steaks. I don't think JB's is a chain, though. It might be. I don't know. But it's kind of cool. They bottomless peanuts. You just throw the shells on the floor and stuff, and kind of eat like a pig, and it doesn't matter. Different. It's just different. I guess that's like Five Guys. They do the same thing too, I think, right? I don't know if you're supposed to throw them on the floor. Roadhouse? Well, it's JB's Roadhouse. I don't know if it's the same Roadhouse as the one you're thinking of. I only know the one up in the Salmon Creek area. I don't know if there's any others around. It used to be, I washed dishes there back in high school. It was Stagecoach Inn, or the Roach Coach Inn is what I used to call it. That was one of my crappy high school jobs I had. Wash dishes for $4.90 an hour. Yay. I think it costed me more to drive there than it did driving that freaking rig I had. Roach Coach. Oh, yeah. Texas Roadhouse in Spokane. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably a different chain. Might be a similar deal. We got one of them corrals. I don't know if you all have a corral. It's like a buffet. I haven't ate there. We used to have a local buffet. I can't remember the name of it. It was pretty good, but it started going downhill fast, and just I don't know. I can't eat at the buffets anymore. Is there any rest? Well, right now it's just the cars and coffee thing going on at the mall, and there's a coffee truck out there in the parking lot where they set up, which we're getting around, I don't know, 200-300 cars on a Sunday, at least at the Vancouver Mall one. Restaurant wise, Beaches, we get a restaurant called Beaches, but they're retiring and going out of business or selling the business or whatever. Beaches used to put on a special event at the drag strip in Portland. Portland does their Wednesday night ET drags, and while that's going on, Beaches hosted a car show, and the entire grass area for all the spectator parking was basically the car show. And it used to be $5 a carload. Just bring a car, load it up, and drive on in for $5. And then they had food, beer, and all that stuff there. It was a big to do. But the Beaches owners are looking to retire, and they're selling out. And I don't know, as far as cruising to a restaurant, there's a couple that have a once a year event, but not like a weekly or the closest weekly thing we've got is the Sunday Cars and Coffees, and then we have a privately owned park northeast of town here, and it's a really nice park. They're doing Friday car shows there, and they have food and drinks at the park. That's about as close as we get. It's really cool. It's Alderbrook Park is the name of the park, and it's quite a venue. Matter of fact, since Beaches is kind of going under, Alderbrook's getting extremely popular. The only thing is with the Beaches one, because it was at PIR, you had the drag racing going on, which you could sit and watch, and a little bit more entertainment in that end. But Alderbrook, they start doing their shows every Friday coming up here in May through October, I think. And the beaches thing is about the same time. If they do it again, I don't know if they're going to do it this year. I haven't heard. I think they're going to do this last year, and then they're done come the end of the year. So, yeah, we'll probably have one more year of beaches over at PIR. And then that'll be the end of an era, unless someone takes over. I don't know. What are you doing, Bryce? Now it's dark out. Damn it. See what you did to me, Bryce? Dang it. I'm going to blame it all on you. Well, I'm going to give it about 4 more minutes, and then I got to kill it so I can go order pizza before I have a very upset daughter because I already agreed to it. Click the link. I did click the link. I think it's on your end. You had the defunct phone. We did it before. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Could be my phone. I don't know. You know who we're missing in here? Where's Nerton at? He's always giving me flack for not running a live, and he's not even here. Figures. Hey, Jeff, did you even see that well, you probably can't see it, but the 55 made it into the backyard. That's as far as it got. I don't know if it'll show. It's probably got too dark out there. Oh, turn on the big light. Hang on. I can kind of see it. If Jeff's even in here, Jeff probably said, "The hell with this guy. This live sucks." You can't really see it. It's kind of dark. That set of headlights. All right. That set head there it is right there. That's as far as I got it this so far. Yeah, it is dark out, Bryce. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Dick. Yeah, I'm trying to. I got to get my shed and storage stuff kind of situated, but I want to drag it in once I get done with this disaster here. I want to drag it in the shop and get on the rack and see what all it needs. I don't think it'd be far off from making the move. I keep poking through it. I got to get a hold of Dean and see if he's got a windshield for that thing too. I retaped your tape job to further waterproof it. But yeah, I got to get on the horn and see if I can get a windshield for it. That's one of the things that bugs me about it. It's just the windshield changed. I'm sure I'll find somebody that's got to use one or something. I'm hoping. My weak voice. Oh, right on. I'd like to see that one. Do you have any videos from between the swap meet and because I know there's a kind of a gap there, a couple week gap. I went back and watched the videos of both the cars and the Galaxy that you picked up, or the XL. I'm sorry, the XL convertible you picked up. Is there a video that covers that gap? Like, was because it looked like you added parts to that car since you had it sitting there. You were doing some switching and swapping around. What do you need one windshield for? I bought a 55 two-door hardtop Fairlane. And the windshield, I'll tell you what, I'll try and work on getting a short out of it. I'll at least be able to kick a short out so you'll kind of see what it is. But the windshield is left the chat. It's bad. So, yeah, I need to get at least a windshield for it. I mean, it's got other little issues, but they're minor. making it go forward, backward, under its own power is like big deal to me at this point. Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah. No, it looks like fun. I'd like to watch that. I'll be looking forward to when you get it out. It's just kind of neat to see the beginnings of the history of the car that I purchased. You don't really know. I mean that some of the old guys will tell you stories and stuff about it, but to actually see it, that's different. It's something new. It's kind of cool. So this is the first time with this car that's happened. Because most other cars I bought, you don't really get much other than a little bit of the history by mouth. So that's kind of cool. Nice. Yeah, I got a pile of Duster videos I got to kick out so I can put that Duster up for sale. She needs to go. Anyone have a 64 Falcon? I have a 5.0. Oh, get out of here. You know what? Go beat yourself with your one arm. You don't come in here with that LS garbage and try to impress me. LS swap. I got a 4-wheeled trash can you can swap with that LS. Those are bad words around here, Joey. My dad had a 64 5 Pro Street Falcon that never saw the racetrack because he kept screwing with it, would never stop messing with it and finish it. He wound up selling it not long after I moved back. It was pretty cool. I got pictures of it still. No video. It was before my video days. But it had 14 by 15s on it. That was the wheels. I'm trying to think of the tire size. I think there were 29s or 30 by 15s. They were big old Pro tracks. Built more tough with garbage. Is that what you just said, Joey? Well, they can have their LS stuff. Just keep it out of my Fords. All right. Well, I think I'm going to kill this thing because I have to make a phone call for pizza before I end up on the bad end of the stick in this deal because teenage females that are upset are not fun to deal with. I don't want to listen to that crap tonight, so I think we're going to kill this situation and maybe I'll do another one later. Or maybe not. I wouldn't count on it, but I got to get some things done. Yep. I need to go order some pizza or I'm going to be in trouble by the little lady. So anyways, thank y'all for dropping in. I appreciate it, even though I think I was roped into it by Bryce. And it's a good time. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy having you show up and having you guys make fun of my stuff. Peak of my night. Have a good night, guys.